Hello, everyone, and welcome to this session. Welcome to this talk by Sagi, Daren, CEO of PrintCB. PrintCB is also another really exciting copper ink company, also out of Israel, and he's going to be taking a different angle today, mostly focusing, I believe, on electric vehicles, but we'll hear more from Sagi himself. So Sagi, what's going to happen is I will disappear now. You have the room to yourself. 3 minutes before the end of your talk, I'll pop my head back up just to remind you about the time and also to remind the audience to ask the questions. The audience, you can ask your questions on the right-hand side in the chat. Just type them in. We'll see them as they come in, and we'll ask all the questions. The room stays open for an additional 10 minutes, so if you guys have questions, we'll get them all answered. And if there are more discussions needed, just pop into the lounge and talk to Sagi. So Sagi, over to you. You can start.
Thank you, Kasha. It's just again saying that this is a really great event. I'm really enjoying this. And hello, everyone. My name is Sagi Daren. I'm co-founder of PrintCB and CEO. And today we're going to discuss the usage of copper in multifunctional next generation applications. So I think I've actually had a very good introduction made by Copprint of why are copper inks so important and why is developing copper inks such a challenge. Indeed, copper inks have been around for many years. They are indeed super conductive, very close to silver, and about 100 times cheaper. And indeed, developing copper inks has been a huge development challenge. It's been kind of the holy grail of conductive inks for many years, and limited mainly by copper's tendency to oxidize fast, which impedes the performance of any copper conductor. Previous attempts to do that usually passed by the application of quite complex capital equipment and were therefore not so successfully implemented in the industry. And I think that's the main reason why silver still dominates this market today, and might still do so in the following years. I don't think that copper is going to conquer the entire market, but indeed there's room for copper. Now, when PrintCB started developing a copper technology, we had in mind a few very basic pillars of what would be important for us. So the first would be compatibility, and I will emphasize and show this that PrintCB's copper formulations are super compatible in ways that do not try to overcome the challenges in I'd say different ways or ways that are not standard in the industry, but rather our inks are actually drop-in technologies which are one-to-one comparison to the way that we would treat any silver ink. Of course, performance has to be high, and as of any copper product in the market, the cost has to be attractive, and we were able to do so through the innovation and the uses of innovative chemistry. So everything around our processes is done in situ through the chemistry, avoiding any usage of capital equipment. In terms of what the technology is, so we call our platform Copper, as all our products are two-component based. We call it the MetalX and the ActiveX. I will soon show a video of how this actually works. These two formulations are ready for mix, and once mixed, they provide 24 hours pot life in which you can use it. The ink is primarily used for screen printing, which again is the main way to print printed electronics, but we also support other kinds of printing and coatings. Sintering is done in ambient conditions, completely ambient conditions, low temperature, hot air. So you can use conveyors, box ovens, and so on and so forth. And we can also use infrared